Hello, this is DD Warrior Dude on behalf of Team CCG, and I'm here today to give you a rundown of my deck. For those who have followed me on my personal YouTube channel, you will know that I used to run a vanilla beatdown deck. Unfortunately, the game's over 10 years old now and the deck just isn't as competitive as it once was, so I switched it up to a fairy deck. As many of you know, the new structure deck Lost Sanctuary came out, and I figured it was a good time as any to start a new deck. I really like fairies, and so far it's been working out quite well, so I thought I'd give you a rundown. Any questions? Just leave it in the comments below. This deck will change with time, as there's many cards that need to go in, but let's get started. Okay, I'll start with the monsters. To kick things off, we've got... For those of you that don't know, these are all the monsters in this deck came out of the structure deck, and there's a few duplicates. A Marshmallow, one of 3 Master Hyperion. This is like the best card in the structure deck, or the best monster I'd say. You can pause it here if you want to read the effect. That's a great card to have. And I've got Zeradius, Herald of the Heaven. This is good just to discard and get a Sanctuary of the Sky, which is the main field card spell you'll be running in this deck. The agents are very important in this deck. So there I have the agent, Jupiter. Here I've got another Master Hyperion. And here is the other agent I use in the deck, the Agent of Mystery, Earth. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Okay, Soul of Purity and Light. I'm sure many of you know what that is. Another Zeradius. Another Agent, Earth. The last Master Hyperion. Thetis, Goddess of Light. That's a good card. And another Agent, Jupiter. Now this card I'm hoping to switch up for a DD Warrior Lady as soon as I get my hands on one. But I seem to have misplaced mine, as I'm sure many of you know I had it in my vanilla deck for a while anyhow. Okay, so here I've got Honest, a very good card for the deck. Another Soul of Purity and Light, which I'll probably take out for another card. The last Agent of Mystery, Earth. The last Jupiter. So they are all the monsters in the deck. Now we'll move on to the spells, which are one of the most important parts of this deck, or the field spells are. Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. This is an amazing spell card, as it lets you special summon with no monsters on the field. A great way to get out Master Hyperion. MST, no explanation needed here, every deck should have 2. Sanctuary in the Sky, this is the main field spell. I'll let you pause the video here to read its effect, but it's very important, because that way if your opponent pulls out a new monster just to attack over, you can deny it. Cards from the Sky. This allows you to discard a card, remove it, and draw 2. Another MST, a Monster Reborn. Again, self-explanatory, most every deck should run one. So they are the first set of the spells. There's a few more, I believe. Okay. Giant Trunate, again, a no-brainer that most every deck should run one of these. Sanctuary in the Sky, another one. I run 3 of these as they're very important. Another card from the Sky, another Valhalla, another Sanctuary. So they are the spells of the deck. Not too in-depth, there's no fishes or anything like that, but the deck doesn't really need them. You may be thinking, why isn't there a terraforming? But there's a few cards in this deck that allow you to act as a terraforming, which is Zeradius. If you read its effect, it allows you to discard to the graveyard to search for a Allenstein, and when you search for it, not only do you get it to your hand, but also if you're running out of monsters, you can use Zeradius as a 4-star 2100. Onto the traps. Divine Punishment, a very important trap for this deck. Activate only if the Sanctuary of the Sky is face up on the field. Negate the activation of a spell, trick card, trap card, or affect monster's effect, and destroy that card. Great card, absolutely amazing. Miraculous Descent is basically a monster reborn, but with fairy monster. Another Miraculous. Return from a different dimension. Pretty self-explanatory. Another Miraculous. A Miraculous, again, a staple. Solemn Judgment. This was a very rare card and came in the structure deck. So it's a great card to have in your deck. An absolutely great card and can help you in tricky situations. Bottomless. A TT. Bottomless. And that's it. So that's the deck. It's exactly 40 cards, and it will change a little bit, because as many of you know, a successful fairy deck will run Christias, and it will also should run a DVY and D-Alchemists. But other than that, that's as it stands so far. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out more of Team CCG's videos, which should be on their channel if you're not already there. Thanks for watching, guys.